shooting, scoring! And what a snipe!
Oh, he smoked him like a Christmas ham, as we say.
Back cross ice, what a save by Laurel! History has repeated itself. Greater Sudbury has won back-to-back NOJHL championship.
What's going on, everyone? This is NOJHL Game Day. I'm Alex Bastyovanszky. Great to see you again. Puck drop is fast approaching. Let's take a look at what's been happening around the league and at what's on tap for today.
MacArthur, low, across, scores! Brent Romanov!
Brent Romanov has been flying high over the past few seasons. He's a Timmins boy playing for his hometown Rock. And this year, he's taken his game to a whole new level.
Romanov scores! Brent Romanov!
Yeah, up to this point, I think we're having a good season as a team. My teammates are really helping me. Coach, he's really trusting me, putting me in different situations like the PK, and I think I've been doing good and staying consistent every game, and that's the goal here, just being the best I can every game.
An instant MVP candidate. I think with Brant, it's just a matter of showing up every single night and competing. I think his skill will take care of all the rest, but and then his talent's just going to take over because there's not too many players in the league that's more talented than him.
With 34 points in just 17 games, he sits 6th in the NOJHL scoring race, and he's leading the resurgent Rock, who are sizzling, entering tonight, having won 5 straight.
Walking, Romanov scores!
Yeah, when I step on the ice, I think I'm definitely an offensive threat. I have high vision and high IQ, and I think my release is also a big thing I use, a tool. And I just have a good vision, and playmaking is really good. And I try to set my teammates up or shoot when I can and put it in the back of the net.
As mentioned, Romanov was born and raised in Timmins. Growing up, he dreamt of playing for the Rock, making countless trips to McIntyre Arena to watch his heroes.
Yeah, growing up, I was a really big fan. I came to a lot of games. I actually did a lap with the flag when I was younger, so I have a video of that. But yeah, it was a dream to play for the Timmins Rock, and being able to do that now is just really surreal and awesome.
And the Rock gave him a chance to take the next step to Major Junior. He was signed last season by the Gatineau Olympique and suited up 13 times for them. And he's brought that experience back to Timmins.
Walks in, scores! That was all Brent Romanov.
Yeah, no, I think I brought back a lot of experience from Gatineau and how high they play at that level and how good you have to be every single day. My goal is just to play hockey at the highest level possible as I can and achieve an education while doing so.
Kim stays onside, nice play. Romanov scores! They end it. 3:13 of overtime. Brent Romanov goes blocker side high.
And more on Brant and the Rock in a moment. First, though, highlights from the lone game last night, Sudbury and Espanola. It was a special game for both teams. It was in support of the Noah Strong Foundation. Noah Dugas was a former member of the North Bay Trappers who played with many current NOJHLers when they were younger, including the Cubs and Paper Kings. He tragically passed away in 2020 at the age of 13. The foundation supports communities through acts of kindness, selflessness, and resiliency. We'll let Thomas Mercier take you through the action.
And now here comes Carter Drigo in transition with a man to the net. A chance there for Warner, but it bounced off of the inside of his skate. Pass in front, they score! A minute and 15 in, Joseph Coates on the first shot of the game, and Espanola for the second straight meeting against Sudbury has opened the scoring. Hayden Lawn, wouldn't he love to score on this special day? Drop pass for Kenny DeBroy, who shoots. Nice toe save by Hogan, the rebound, and they score! How fitting! Hayden Lawn has scored on Noah Strong Day. You couldn't draw it up any better, and this game is tied. And Noah, that one is for you.
Literal chills after that goal. Like you said, how fitting that Long gets the goal on Noah Strong night. One of his good friends back in North Bay when he played
And that should do it for the first period. King with one last drive, he scores! With 0.5 left on the clock, Owen King beats the buzzer. Boards behind the net, Joseph Coates able to get a piece of it. Now here's Horgan on a turnover, walking towards the net on the backhand. He scores! Spencer Horgan capitalizes on another defensive zone breakdown by Espinola. Here's Newton now on the right side. Speaking of a kid that can do it all, he's walking in now. Beautiful cross-ice pass, they score! Oh, baby, what a feed from Nolan Newton. And Walker, the beneficiary of a beautiful cross-crease pass. Menard up the left wing with a minute left to go in the power play. Menard, beautiful cross-ice pass. Smith shoots and scores! And Owen Smith gets a special goal on Noah Stronnight as he wires it past Mateo Bates. Counterpart Spencer Horgan. Drigo breaks across the line with some room. Drigo from the slot, he scores! Carter Drigo goes 5-hole on Mateo Bates. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game. Coates now up to his 6-game point streak, picking up the goal back in the first period. Here's a shot from Vlad, he scores! Alexander Vlad lets it ride from the top of the line, and a much-needed goal for the Cubs puts them back up by 2. Back in his own zone, scored a power play goal back at the 5:05 mark of this period. Up for Newton now. Newton trucking towards the net. Nice drop pass. Lon had a chance to shoot it. Rebound chance. Walker's got another one. Mason Walker on the power play yet again, and Sudbury has got the 3-goal lead back.
The Cubs win 6-3, and with the victory, they take over sole possession of second spot in the standings, surpassing the Paper Kings and Thunderbirds in the process. And congrats for going out to Thomas Mercier from around the league last night as the broadcaster called his 300th league game the night before his 30th birthday. The Cubs are all class as they commemorated the occasion with a plaque, and it looks like Thomas got an early start on the birthday celebrations. Congratulations, buddy. Today's game previews brought to you by Rogers. Rogers, great deals happening now. Shop today. Timmins taking on the Sioux Thunderbirds. This is going to be a good one. The Thunderbirds won the only game they played 3-1 on September 26th. The Rock, though, currently on a 5-game winning streak. The T-Birds 3-2 over their last 5. Sudbury taking on the Powassan Voodoos. They have had some good ones so far this season. Powassan 2-1 against the Cubs this campaign. The Voodoos 3-2 over their last 5 games. The Cubs red hot 4-1 over their last 5, including last night's win. Kirkland Lake taking on the Sioux Eagles. The teams have split 2 games this season. The Eagles just beat them 7-1 last week, though. The Sioux heating up 4-1 over their last 5. The Miners winless over that time. French River taking on Iroquois Falls. They have split 2 games this season, but the Rapids cool right now. They have lost 5 straight games, while the Storm are 2-3 over their last 5. Primetime player from last night, Mason Walker from the Cubs. 2 goals, 1 assist in the win over Espinola. Mason has 16 points in 8 games so far this season. And your play of the day, brought to you, of course, by BrokerLink Auto, Home, and Business Insurance. BrokerLink, life is confusing. Your insurance shouldn't be. It's some Walker and Newton magic for the Cubs.
Here's Newton now on the right side. Speaking of a kid that can do it all, he's walking in now. Beautiful cross-ice pass, they score! Oh, baby, what a feed from Nolan Newton. And Walker, the beneficiary of a beautiful cross-crease pass, making another power play goal for Sudbury. It's 4-1.
And that's all the time we've got for today. But just a reminder, all throughout the season, to stay up to date on everything that's going on with the NOJHL. Be sure to check out the league's official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.